Well, back to Fog Football. We're here with a Europa League preview, and then there were two, even though we've already had one match day. We'll dive in at the second one.
We're taking a break for the FIFA fids because in reality, man, the FIFA fids are quite
You just
frankly...
took a break for them, so...
They're pish, fucking fused. Watch our fids, guys, for fuck's sake, we're desperate. Uploading FIFA fids, you check like 40 hours later, it's got 7 views. What? Come on! Bail us out.
What's happened to Fog Football?
Anyway, someone needs to bail out the old firm teams. Form's absolute shit at the moment. We're going into this European match day 2 fixture, and if I'm being honest, I don't see
It's
either.
looking like a draw and a loss.
I don't see either of these teams winning the night. But we'll cover. What game will we cover first?
But there's one team I think who's got a very, very less chance of winning, and we won't start with them. We'll start with the team I think have got an alright chance, and that is Rangers. I think Rangers have got an alright chance. Sparta Prague, not exactly world beaters.
Well, they were world beaters last season when they beat Celtic twice, 8-2 in aggregate. So
that's very true. Goldson out for Rangers. Hollander out. Looks like they're going to have to play Calvin Bassey at the back.
Stick Balogun in at right back and the fucking that's everything sorted. Rangers will win 3-0.
He has to play centre back.
Oh well.
There's no other centre back.
Damn.
That's what I don't get. Jack Simpson can't get used. I was drinking that. Jack Simpson can't get used because he's not in the squad, but what about injuries? How can you not?
So what's the point of him being at the club?
Because he's not in the Europa League squad. But I don't get that.
I think that's pish. See if you're signed to the team, the club. I think you should.
I can get it to a degree, but if there's injuries and people have to drop out, then why can't someone get called? No, but why can't someone get called in?
Yeah. Especially if it's going to be
the fucking Euros. You've seen people, like the Euro squad get announced, but if people got injured, they get called in.
So your 25-man squad, that's it at the start?
Yeah, that's it, apparently. That's the rules. But then how's that work when you make a signing in January? I don't know, it's confusing, but Rangers without a few key players. Sparta Prague, opening game, drew 0 each with Brøndby, who are shite, but they've done no bad in the Czech League, which is also shite. But yeah, they're the second best team in Prague. I don't really rate them.
The Scottish League's full of world beaters though.
I know. The fucking the mighty
Livingston.
Livingston, motherfucker. But anyway,
how many plastic pitches are in Czech Republic?
I don't know, but fucking who knows, guys. But I've gave my thoughts on Sparta Prague. I don't really rate them, but you know,
there's more plastic pitches in Scotland than there is plastic fans in Manchester. Fuck me, what's happening?
That's a lot of plastic pitches.
Alright.
Pitches. Anyway, your thoughts on the game? What are you going with?
I bet Sparta Prague to win. I've stuck £70 on Sparta Prague to win, so smart man would probably think Sparta Prague's going to win this game. I personally think it's going to be 1-1. I think it'll be a draw. The Rangers just aren't playing well enough for me to win it at the moment, but I don't think they'll lose either. Especially after losing their opening game to Lyon. It would be a bit of a disaster if Rangers,
catastrophe.
If they started the campaign, 2 defeats. Although, don't get me wrong, if they lose tonight, I can still see a way for them out of the group. It's not like Celtic's group where
we're fucking
even if Rangers did lose tonight, they'd be up against it. It'd be difficult for them, but I could still see a way to get through. In reality, all they would have to kind of do is beat Sparta Prague at Ibrox, and then it would be level again.
I think
Sparta Prague's already
so...
dropped points against Brøndby, kind of. So
exactly.
I think even if Sparta Prague win the night, I'd still probably say Rangers are favourites to go home, get second place. If that makes any sense.
I don't see a world where Rangers aren't playing Europe past Christmas. I think they'll at minimum get third.
Right. It might be shitey Europa League conference fit, but it's going to be.
Celtic, on the other hand, I think they'll be lucky if they're playing Scottish Premiership football past Christmas. I mean, they're not very good, and I'm going 2 each in that game. But yes, on to the
2-2.
Aye.
Fuck, I can't see Rangers scoring 2 goals.
All right. We'll go on to the Celtic game.
One goal against Dundee, 1 goal against Motherwell. Well, the recent. Oh, they scored 2 goals in the cup against.
It's not like I went with 5. I went with 1 more than 1.
Right. Well, fair enough.
All right. Right. But anyway, Celtic up next. Absolute shite. They're playing the best team in the group. At home.
They've got a jetty up front, so for me that means they're scoring nothing.
But they're going to be conceding a lot, brother.
The injury news for Celtic is really bad. I mean, they're
Furuhashi out.
Yeah, they're fucked at the moment. I mean, Furuhashi, as we know, is out. Christopher Julian's still out. Karamoko Dembele's out. Greg Taylor is out. James Forrest
Was
is
he
out.
a school or something, Dembele? Huh?
Gio Mokas, the new signing from the Eredivisie League, is out. And Cal McGregor is out. So, aye, we don't even know what the Celtic team's going to... The expected Celtic team. Didn't they give the expected Rangers lineup? But I guess we'll go ahead and give an expected Celtic lineup because
Why? You need to.
the Rangers team kind of picks for itself. I'm going to assume that they'll go with Hearts in net.
Aye, alright, aye.
Centre back partnership will probably be Carter Fickles, and I'll probably be Starfelt. Even though I would go with Welsh. I think Welsh has looked better than Starfelt this season. Starfelt doesn't look like a £4 million signing. Maybe like an English Premiership £4 million signing, but not a Scottish Premiership £4 million signing.
Juranovic and Ralston.
There's a big difference, isn't there, between...
Aye. Like a 4 million signing in the Scottish Premiership is like a 30 million in the Premier League.
Aye, it's weird.
Maybe more.
Right back, Juranovic, I'm assuming is going to start left, or they might even play him at left back and play Ralston at right back.
I think that's what he's going to have to do with Greg Taylor.
Moving into the midfield, I expect, even though it's been shit so far, I expect
Sorrow.
Turnbull to be in there, probably Sorrow as well.
My Sorrow, Turnbull.
I wouldn't say Sorrow's shit. I wouldn't say Sorrow's been shit. I would just say he is shit.
Aye, yeah.
Whereas I think Turnbull's pretty good, but he's been shit. Probably McCarthy, even though the guy's just there to collect a paycheck. This is Joey Barton 2.0.
Yep.
You know, it's yeah, nothing else really to add there.
He's just not as over as Joey Barton. Like, Joey Barton was worse, but he just wasn't as... He was more over.
Was he worse?
I'd say
McCarthy.
I'd say McCarthy had potential.
McCarthy
Joey Barton was
McCarthy at his peak was higher rated in FIFA. And played for Everton. He played for a better team than Joey Barton ever did.
Yeah.
I mean, Joey Barton did play for Man City, but it was when they were fucking shit. So, I mean...
So did Danny Mills. Right, anyway, moving on.
And up front, I expect it to be
Jota,
Abada, and
Ajay.
and Ajay,
Ajay, you're
who's just a
Arsenal,
bad, a bad player. Not a striker, not a footballer, not nothing really. I mean, he's a guy that is going to need about 100 chances to score one goal. And at the moment, Celtic aren't creating 100 chances against shite teams. Never mind a good Leverkusen defence. So I'm going to go. Plus Leverkusen, they've got Patrick Schick up front. They've got Wirtz, who looks a quality player.
I'm going 4-0.
Wow, that's a bit fucking...
I don't think it is.
I'm going to go 3-1. I think Celtic will probably score, but I'll be shocked if Celtic get anything out of this game.
A toothless Celtic team who's pish at the back against the best team in the group. 4-0.
4-0, there you go. So, final predictions. I'm going 3-1 Leverkusen, 1-1 Sparta Prague, but I'm hoping Sparta Prague win for my bet, of course.
Fuck the coefficients, of course.
The coefficients are hammered already.
I'm going Leverkusen and I'm going 2 each in the first game. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. There'll be some match simulations, there'll be some match reviews, there might be some player ratings.
But there'll be no Albion Ajeti goals.
And that's the bottom line.